Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. It's the Circling Back podcast presented by Brett. Vizzy Hard Seltzer, not Brett. Vizzy Hard Seltzer, again, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C from Superfruit Acerola. My name's Dave. I'm filling in for Will as he travels back from Michigan. He gets back today, I believe. He'll be back tomorrow.
I think that's right. That's accurate. Yeah.
That's going to be huge for us. Full strength tomorrow.
Sure.
Joining me in studio today, of course, you guys know him. You love him. He's been a part of this thing for a while. It's Brett Merriman.
Hey, thank you, Dave, for having me. Excited to be here. What is your hat?
Dallas Cowboys. This is a gift. I'm not going to say who because I don't want to get them in trouble.
Right.
But it is a gift. Dallas Football Cowboys.
I didn't look at it closely. I thought it was a Trashy Peas hat, but it's not. Because you have one. We have one that looks similar. If you just like squint, don't really look at it. You know.
It's a different logo.
I know, but like same like kind of.
This is a human being. The Trashy Peas is a Trashy Pea.
What I'm saying
Panda,
makes a
that
lot
is.
of sense.
Yeah, so it's a human being riding half of a horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a half horse. It's
He's
spooky
a
season.
Minotaur.
There it is. Minotaur.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's half cowboy, half horse.
What would a
You don't see
cowboy
those.
Minotaur be called? Like a cowboy on top,
A horse boy.
stallion on the bottom.
A what?
A horse boy.
A horse boy.
That's not even creative. Centaur?
what did Randy
say?
Randy. Okay,
Centaur.
Randy.
He
Send me-
corrected not a Minotaur, a centaur.
What's a Minotaur then?
Send me that video.
It's like a miniature version of a centaur. I really don't know.
Oh, Minotaurs half horse, half man.
Wait. Which
Let's
half?
get to the bottom of this, please.
What's scarier?
Ooh, different
Minute-
halves. That's what
Hey,
it is.
Yeah.
Stop. Since we got spooky season, which we will get to later or tomorrow, not today. We're not doing that today. What's spookier? A horse body with a human upper torso, or flip it
Flip it.
Flip it. That's a Minotaur
Hey.
with the bull on the top. and
because
the
it's
human
got
legs.
the bull brain,
Hey, if
and
a
so you know
centaur-
it's just loco.
If a centaur were to wear pants, how would he wear it?
It's like a dog wearing pants.
You remember that meme?
Yeah.
Like the whole internet was just torn apart.
What era was this?
You don't remember that
It's
meme?
like 03?
It was a
I don't.
It was a sketch of a dog wearing pants, but there were two versions of it. One,
Wait, was it really a poorly done sketch?
no,
Okay.
it was a sketch of a dog wearing pants. One version had the dog wearing pants only on its bottom half, up to like human zoo, basically.
It covers up the dirty parts.
The other version,
If it's a male dog, it covers the penis and the butt.
sure, the other version had pants on all fours,
Right.
but it came up like
It looked like a
halfway up the body, kind of.
Okay.
And
So not
so-
only are you're getting chest coverage, but you're also covering the penis and the butt. Right?
But the other
butt could be
version, the
exposed
front,
in
the
the
I'm
front
trying to
legs-
paint a picture for
the
people at
front
home.
legs
Why are
are
you getting mad at me?
are fully naked. It's just bottom leg coverage. Second version, all four legs have pants on. Randy, can we pull this up? I think he's looking for it. How do you not know about
fucking
this?
Today's show.
The internet
I
was
don't
torn
know.
apart. Families were ruined.
Maybe I was like taking a break from Soch.
Friendships ended over this.
Have you tried taking a break from Soch?
It was kind of like the white and gold dress versus the blue and black
There it
dress.
is,
There it
David.
is.
Wow,
There it is, David.
Brett just put Randy in a body
If
bag.
a dog wore pants, would he wear them like this or like
Oh.
this?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on second team.
Right.
It's
I'm on-
team two. Team two is much more
Team
hilarious.
two. Team
Yes.
one's like, come on. Team one's ridiculous. No one wears pants like that.
Team two just looks like somebody's dad. Just got a little bit of a gut going.
So are we all officially team two?
We're
Randy,
team
what are you
two.
on? Randy's also team two. I think that's a
Okay.
smart play. But it's
That's
it's
how
a
a dog
funny.
would wear pants. You can't even. How do you even make pants that look like the first team one?
I don't think you make pants either way.
Dude, I got to
For a
get my
dog.
dog in some jeans on Halloween.
You know why you can't put a dog in pants like that? Because he'll just pee in them.
I mean, you could, theoretically a human could do that too.
Right, but humans, as you get older, usually they're trained to use the toilet.
You'd be surprised.
You've peed your
Like if
pants?
a dog goes out in the lawn and
Incontinence.
squats in those jeans, he's gonna get pee-pee jeans.
Well, they have a hole for the tail. Theoretically, they could have a hole for the.
Oh, just fucking clean it
for
up,
the
dude.
what?
You've been on the show for 4 minutes.
For the
You're already making
not that tail, David.
No, not that.
How's golf?
Can I save it for this weekend and fun? Unless you're talking about the live tour.
You can intro me if you're ready.
Hey, we never really got to the bottom of what was spookier, the spookier combination of Minotaur.
I forgot which one's which already. Honestly,
I have
The
two.
one with the horse head.
Wait,
horse top.
what's Centaur, Randy? Hold on, I'm going to turn his mic up. You guys probably want to hear from Randy.
Okay, a centaur is a horse body and a man's torso. A minotaur is a human body with like a bull head.
Right.
A
And
bullhead.
we're all on
Bullhead is
board with
freaky,
bullhead
man.
being the
Yeah.
freakiest because
That's
you're not
freaky.
used to seeing that. I guess you wouldn't be used to the other
All
way,
right,
but
who
still.
who wins in combat? Centaur or Minotaur?
The bullhead.
Bullhead, dude, because bull brain's different.
Yeah, it
They'll
is.
fight to the death.
But you also have human legs. Like,
Like,
what if you have like
He does. He's not good on the mat
Dylan's legs? Like he doesn't squat.
because he's got the human
true.
base, so it's not strong on the mat. You know.
Yeah, he's top heavy.
Yeah,
Extremely
but
top.
you don't.
heavy.
You don't want to go. You don't want to face up with him.
You don't want to get inside with him.
Oh no.
But
That's
Centaur,
bad.
like Centaur overall, can run laps around you. So probably I'm taking a Centaur, even though the human is
Human lower body, though, is not as imposing as like a bull lower body or even a horse.
correct.
Just because of the
That's
hooves.
what I'm saying. Is
Their
that
hooves.
The hooves. Yeah.
like the
You know,
Centaur is going to get outside you?
Maybe.
Like you take one kick, like a back kick
You
for
take
some
a-
reason. If you're trying to take the Minotaur's back,
You take a hoof to the skull, you're done.
you take one of the sternum, man. You're at a minimum broken ribs, a lacerated liver or something.
Famously, Conor McGregor took a shot to the leg.
You took a Minotaur's.
Well, he threw the shot,
Yeah, well, that's true.
but still, I mean, he did take a shot to the leg. Correct. Speaking of somebody who takes shots to the legs, it's Dylan Shivery.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Like juices?
Look,
Yeah, he's on
Nice.
D-ball now.
Really?
this
how big he
weekend,
looks.
He's on the Winnie.
This weekend
Yeah.
we had a Texas home game, dub. We had an Austin FC game, playoffs, dub. We had ACL, weekend 2. Next weekend we have F1 in Austin. Also, a little front move through last
Are
night.
you being paid by the Chamber of Commerce? What
little
is this?
front- A little front move through last night. It
What?
feels great.
I don't
Where am I
think they
going with
need
this?
us to.
Where am I going with this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a great time to be alive in Austin, Texas. That's what I'm saying.
Wow. The
Great time to be alive in Austin, Texas.
Minister
Also, we
of
have a-
Culture.
We also have a party at the office this weekend, Brett.
Where do you
am I invited?
Yeah.
Sick.
you've actually ours.
Don't tell
How's
people
this
that
VP?
because now everybody's going to show up. We're not going to have enough snacks for everybody.
Well,
Who's in charge of snacks?
we hired security service to bounce the party, so they can't come in.
It's just Omar.
he's in charge of snacks or
It's
security.
Danny
Security.
Regs,
Oh,
and-
Dan can
and
work
Boosh.
security.
Boosh will work in the door.
Bush's mullet
Bush is
looks
not going to be a
fantastic
good
right
security guard.
Are you kidding? You should be
No.
ripping cigs out there, just
Yeah, he's
scaring
just
people
making
off.
conversation with people, and they're just walking in.
He is quite pleasant, actually.
That's
It's
my
a
one
great
of my,
time to be alive in Austin.
One of my favorite dad sayings is like, "Oh, Chamber of Commerce Day outside, boys. Like nice blue sky, crispy. We got a crispy Tuesday coming, I believe, and Wednesday. Crispy. Dew points in the lower 40s, Dave.
Dylan, I look forward to you joining me for my morning cold plunges once the Lifetime pool gets cold enough. I'm going to have you come up there with me. We're going to cold plunge. We're going to get out. We're going to feel good. We're going to start our day right.
So they keep their pool open in winter, so you
They
can
do.
cold plunge.
One of the
Well, that's not why they keep it open, but people do it. They just keep it clean because I think it's cheaper to keep a pool of that size just operational
Mhm.
than to just let it get, moldy
Nasty.
and
two things
mildewy.
keeping me from going to that gym in the morning. One, there's one that's closer to me. Two, if I
Cock.
do go there in the morning, I'm fighting like rush hour traffic on the way back. Don't
Oh,
wanna
the
do
guys
that.
just spent the last 8 minutes gassing up Austin. It's like bitching about traffic now.
Traffic here stinks, baby.
That's Dylan Shivery, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Hey, we mentioned this earlier, but we do spooky season. It's kind of a signature piece of content we do. It's every Tuesday, but it is only on Patreon. Optimized tier and a special spooky season tier. Check it out. We do 4 episodes. Tomorrow will be episode 3. We're on season 4. You also will get access to all the previous ones, which I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, are evergreen. You can listen to those now.
Yeah.
They're still listenable.
Sure.
Not only because of the jokes and the humor and the banter, but the top ghost stories never go out of style.
It's very true.
A ghost story from 5 years ago is just as valid as a ghost story today.
I would agree.
How's the spookiness been so far compared to other years, you think?
I can't answer that. Let Dylan answer.
I got goosebumps twice the last episode.
R.L.
like,
Stein
like
style.
legit ones, man. Like hair standing straight up.
Really?
I was just straight up spooked.
Damn. Like the hair stand up on the back of your neck, even though you don't have any right now because you
Because I
clipped
shaved my
yourself.
neck and cut
Yeah.
myself doing so. Yes.
Can I bring something up about that? You know how I've had a couple hairdressers, or one famously who went to like 2 different locations, and I followed her to one, And then when she left that one abruptly,
Mm.
I didn't follow her again because I didn't want to seem like a haircut simp.
She came
Remember
back.
this? No. I know where she's at. She's up in like Hyde Park. It's too far away.
Nah.
I've been going to this place around the corner from me, and I've seen the same lady 3 times, and she does a good job. I get a text out of the blue last week.
She died.
She's gone. She's still with us.
oh,
She left. She didn't tell me why. I didn't want to ask. I don't know how she got my number. I'm assuming they just gave all the numbers of her clients to her. She texted me. She's like, "Hey, just letting you know this is my last day. I'll let you know where I'm going to be." I didn't respond because I really didn't know what to say. She double texted me.
Oh.
Whoa.
She double texted me.
She likes cutting old Dave, huh?
Yeah. Well, and then she told me where she was, and I did, and tell me if this is sorry. I didn't respond.
Oh man.
Dang.
We weren't on a text
Give
relation.
her a courtesy text.
Sounds good! Exclamation point.
her a-
No, I just didn't want. I didn't want to like.
Say like I bet or something.
No,
You left
she's
her on
like-
red twice, dude.
She doesn't know what bet means. She's significantly older.
What
Not
happened?
that there's
to
anything wrong
Scissors?
with that.
Are you out on scotch?
No, it's just this place is like legitimately a 3-minute drive from my home.
You should go to Sexy Scissors.
What's that?
Is that where they do it topless?
They do it wearing like lingerie, basically. I think.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that. I don't need to pitch a tent when I've got the thing over me, the curtain. It's not a curtain.
Just saying.
the nylon curtain? What is that?
Is that
called?
really a thing? I mean, it makes sense that it would be,
Sexy Scissors.
given
it-
that we
yeah.
live in idiocracy.
in
but-
Austin?
There used to be one here. I think they may have been run off by Sport Clips.
Oop, there's one in I believe this is Taiwan.
There's one in Taiwan. If you want to go there.
Oh man,
No,
There used to
not
be
for
one.
long.
There's
There
a
definitely
Sexy
used to be
Scissors
one.
off the coast of
Used to be one in Austin.
Thailand. Excuse me, not Taiwan.
Oh,
It's quite
Okay.
quite interesting.
that could be an interesting
Sexy
haircut.
Scissors Beauty Salon.
That's quite a commute.
Men or lady.
Yeah, I got to go to Thailand next week to get my hair cut.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Hey, leave us a review. If you think
Wait.
this podcast is in any way decent, if it brings you any joy in life, leave us a 5-star review. Hell, even a 4-star review.
I don't hate
ask
that.
for a 4-star review.
No, because it gives us
are you
room to
doing?
improve.
Yeah.
Just don't review it for below 5 stars. Wait until we earn that 5th star, then review it. How about that?
All right, that's well said.
Can I live fire a Patreon idea on this on air?
Okay.
Tell me what you think of this, Dave. We put Dylan in a cold plunge. It's the Dylan Shivery Hour. And it's just
Didn't Kevin Hart do
Q&A
this?
while he's in a cold plunge.
That's gonna be hard.
Kevin
to
Hart
top.
does like those ice bath videos, doesn't he?
Oh, I don't know. Are
It's
we
gonna
stealing?
be too cold, man. It's hard to.
Keeps your focus.
It is hard to talk, have a conversation
That
while
sucks the air out of you.
maintaining your breathing.
That's all you have to do is maintain breathing. Or we can do it on Twitch. So it's live.
How about we just not do it?
What if I get it sponsored? Would you do it?
Sure.
Okay.
Hey, Dylan, what's that hat you're wearing? Why don't you turn it around for the folks?
Oh, that's a washed hat.
Wash Media? Like this company?
Wash Media. Yeah.
Where did you get that?
A couple here.
Did you get that at washmedia.shop?
I did.
Fuck yeah.
I did.
Out of office hats, fajita varsity shirts, stickers, the famous or infamous Too Much Dip bar hat, all that.
Podcast week shirts.
Podcast week, celebrate appropriately. Check it out, washedmedia.shop.
Can I tease something for the folks?
Yeah. Do you want to just host?
No, sorry.
No, it's
I
fine.
was-
We need the content.
It's a big week for us because we're doing. We might be doing some Christmas sweater ideas this week.
Okay.
Just saying. Keep an eye on.
Y'all need a cold stove one.
Christmas sweater.
Mm-hmm.
We can probably make that happen.
Okay.
We'll throw a couple designs together.
Why don't you hit me with that calendar invite?
I literally did. The one thing I invited you to this week, which is a phone call you haven't responded to yet.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go.
Oh, what are you doing?
I don't know if I'm going to Thailand to get a haircut.
Oh, that's right. That's the lawn. Yeah.
Sexy
lawn trip.
scissors. You know what that means. Time for a little This Weekend in Fun, presented by our good friends at Roback. If you're not watching this video on the YouTube or even on Spotify now, video's up on Spotify. How about that? I'm rocking the Roback hoodie right now. I've got you can't see it, but the Roback joggers on. Big fan of Roback. Golf polos, workout tees. The shorts are phenomenal. Rock those over the
Did
weekend.
you mention the joggers yet?
I did, actually, but
Good.
go ahead.
The joggers are dope.
They are dope. Well
Potentially my
said.
favorite piece of Robat clothing yet.
Backer 20.
Backer 20, that's going to get you 20% off at roback.com. It's RHOBACK. Check them out.
Load up that cart, though, because it's a one-time use code, folks.
All right, who had a good weekend? Who wants to lead off?
I'll do mine, get it out of the way.
Okay.
Friday, not much. Played my Zaw card.
Okay.
Went to,
What's that mean exactly? I'm new here. I don't listen. What is a Zaw card? That sounds
according
silly.
to Dave and some text that we can't get our hands on, you can only eat pizza once a week, and it's called playing your Zaw card. So
Okay.
I played it.
Interesting.
Which-
Where'd you play it?
I went to, why am I blanking on the name of this place? The one on South Congress, but I didn't go to that location.
Home Slice?
Home Slice, thank you. Went to the one up north.
That's a great spot for a New York slice of pie.
Yep. Quiet Friday night. I had a glass of wine, chilled. Saturday, went to the Texas football
Chilled
game.
wine. Nice.
Texas didn't play great, still got the dub. Hard fought win.
Yeah, they had that powerhouse Iowa State.
Iowa State just mucked it up, man.
It was
They
an
got a good
ugly game.
defense. It was an
Ugly game.
They got a good defense.
Might have got wrong on a call at the end there on a fumble, but
No, they didn't.
Ooh.
might have.
It was reviewed.
It was reviewed heavily.
Yeah, it was a right call. Yeah, I went to the game, man. It's a good time. I went with my friend Brett over here.
What's up?
He was there, man.
It was cool.
Drank a couple of cold beers. Thanks to our good friend Ben, who gave us the tickets. Went with us to the game. Had a great time.
The
Strat Daddy.
Guess
for those
I
unfamiliar.
missed that invite. Interesting.
Well,
Chilled at home the rest of Saturday and Sunday, for that matter. Pretty low key weekend for your boy, other than stepping out for that game.
You know what? You didn't do much, but you made the most of your time there. You didn't D around. You got in, you got out. You were tactical.
Sure.
Brett.
yeah. Weekend started on Thursday night, I suppose, with a dub for Lavacras. Men's hockey, Dylan.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, we got a dub over Harbs' team. Just beat the piss out of them.
Wait, you're not on a Harbs team anymore?
No,
Why?
you didn't draft me.
Did you find the net?
Oh,
What
happened?
He was waiting for me to be a late round steal, and I got picked.
What round did you go in?
I don't know.
Did
I
you
want to know?
Did you brick something? We
Did I
just don't know
break
about it.
something? I don't think so.
Did you find the net?
Not on Thursday though. Picked up an assist though. Just an apple dishing, pucks around. Boys finishing, pucks,
Man,
burying the
You dump and chase?
No, you don't dump and chase in men's league a
Why
lot
not?
because it's like kind of frowned upon.
Why?
'Cause
it's just a really boring
just
strategy
boring.
for
It's
men's
Someone
league.
just,
lame.
just gets slammed up against the boards. Is that why?
it's like it's just lame. Like there's no benefit to it when you just play possession hockey. Anyway, got that dub.
Dylan's more of a chase and pump guy.
mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Friday went to my cousin's in town all weekend. Shouts to Bridget.
I met her. Very nice
Um,
young lady.
She's awesome. So we went to ski shores Friday, out by the lake. Got Matt's El Rancho in Friday. What, Dave?
Nothing. Go ahead.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
I promise. I'm sorry.
Got Matt's El Rancho in Friday night.
What'd you get?
Went fish tacos.
Did you upgrade to the redfish?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Nope. I did
That's
not.
So embarrassing.
Okay.
Fish tacos. Here's the secret. Got to get a side of finishing sauce.
Oh, how much does that cost you?
It's literally called finishing sauce. There's no jokes here. It's just really good. It's like a soy, garlic, ginger situation.
They cook everything with it.
Oh, okay.
It's stuff they used to cook, and that kind of made you feel bad about yourself for eating it.
Is it Matt's original recipe?
Unclear if Matt designed the sauce.
I genuinely don't know what it is. Like I'm sure I've tasted it on my taste buds.
Yeah,
As is, that's where you taste things.
right. No, I just get a side of it, kind of pour it on the rice, pour it on the fish. It's really good. Saturday, my first Texas game as a resident of Austin. Incredible atmosphere. One,
Did they have a musical performance
not
like
that I
before the
saw.
game?
Not in the stadium.
The alumni band played, and I cried because they retired a drum. So I was a little emotional about
Big,
that.
Big Bertha
Yeah.
got retired. You cried?
Yeah, I teared up.
It was a drum.
I know.
Like an inanimate object.
Right. Yeah. There was a lot of history.
Ain't got no
A
soul.
lot of alumni were there. It was an emotional moment. So I teared up at the retirement of Big Bertha after 100 years.
Well, I missed this.
Yeah.
I was
What
off
were
get-
you doing? How
Dylan
did you miss
was-
Brett
Dylan-
crying?
It was
Dylan was-
halftime. I was
Dylan-
off getting a sandwich and a beer, man.
Fuck yeah. Dylan's cooler than you.
Actually, I brought Brett a beer bag.
Dylan's in the back pumping beers and you're crying over a drum.
I had beers too. I had a lot of Mickey Bang Bangs at the Texas game.
How many?
Probably 5.
That's good. 12 ounce or 16?
16.
They're big
Yeah,
boys.
big boys.
Big boys.
And they were like $8.
Wow.
Very good game day prices. at
Sounds
this
like you had a lot of fun, a lot of
stadium.
rowdiness too. If you do it to a scale. Just
What are you and Randy doing? What's
nothing.
what's going
I'm
on
lost
here?
too.
Yeah, I don't. It feels
Sorry,
like
a
Dave
lot-
and Dylan or Dave and Randy versus Dylan and Brett.
No, it was a wise man, Michael Bud Light's ultimate tailgater, said that once. He said they have a lot of fun, but there's a lot of rowdiness too.
Got it. Okay.
Those two things can coexist, despite what a lot of people say. This is a good weekend. Your weekend is looking stronger than Dylan's currently, mainly because of the Friday night activities. But I'm anxious to see what happened yesterday, unless you're not done.
No, Saturday we went to fucking Y'all Out Boy and got my emo on.
What's that? I'm new here. I don't know what that is.
Y'all Out Boy is Austin's premier cover band where they cover songs that Dave would like and Dylan would hate. A lot of Blink-182, for example. Maybe some Green Day.
I got Blink tickets today.
Did you really?
Alyssa got them.
Whoa,
Yep.
that's cool. Arm and a leg?
I don't know. I told her I didn't want to know.
Okay. Yeah, Y'all Out Boy was awesome. Highly recommend that people go to it.
I didn't realize they were local.
They only play local shows.
That's pretty cool.
Very cool.
So do these
And they
guys
all
have
like,
day jobs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and they're just a cover band, $20 to go. Had a blast.
What's your favorite cover they do?
Probably My Own Worst Enemy.
Lit, Dylan. You familiar with that song?
Maybe if someone's singing, but I don't really want to talk about
Dylan
it.
on Thursday when we were playing pop punk in the studio, Dave looked up kind of inquisitively during Fat Lip.
No,
41,
listen.
and was like, "Who's this?"
I came in here.
Who's
I
this?
came
And I was
in here
like,
on
okay.
Thursday, and pop punk was playing, and I didn't complain. One time I asked to turn it down a little bit because it was like too loud, but I didn't complain. I was a good sport. I let these guys have their fun for like, I don't know, 4 hours straight of pop punk music. Wasn't a fan, but I didn't complain. I should get some points for that.
Credit to Dylan
For being a
not
good sport.
complaining and being a good sport.
I
Only
want
has-
some good sport points.
That's a different
Randy can
game.
only-
That's Randy's
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So y'all are welcome.
Thank you, Dylan.
I walked in and you guys were blaring Jimmy Eat World on Thursday.
They do a good middle cover too.
Okay. It's a good song to cover.
Very good song. So
These
that was
guys,
a lot of fun.
these guys can hear like the first 3 seconds of a song, and to me, they all sound the same. It's the same lead singer for every song. It's the same upbeat, just whatever. And you guys can nail down the name of the song and the artist like that, and it's pretty impressive that y'all are able to do that. Don't know how you do it.
Yeah, a lot of time has been designated in my life to listening to those opening riffs, and a lot of the songs usually have good opening riffs.
It's the same lead singer
Um,
for
well, it
every
depends.
band.
Like Blink has 2 of them. So
Yeah.
anyway, saw Y'all Out Boy. Saw our friend J-Bone at Little Woodrow's afterwards,
Oh.
along with Boosh.
Hmm.
Good time. Very good time. And then
Nice.
yesterday, as I'm very tired, very hungover, a lot of standing on Saturday at the Texas game, at the concert, a lot of walking, pretty beat up. I decided to do more of that and go to Bolden Acres, right down the street here, watch some games, watch the Austin FC game, and then went to where did I go yesterday? Oh, went to the Bills bar, Nickel City. Great time, my first time.
East side.
East side, yeah, east side of Austin. The Bills won, great game. Josh Allen is him.
Some are saying
Some are saying
changing of the guard is what some have said.
a lot of fun.
People are already writing off the Mahomes.
They have really good wings
No one's
there
doing
that I
that.
did not have because last night dinner at Sammy's Italian, Dave.
Hmm.
Got a table, had some focaccia, some burrata, some cacio e pepe,
Mm-hmm.
some lumaca alla vodka.
Did you go with the mozzarella sticks?
We went with the mozzarella sticks, yeah.
Okay.
With the basil ranch, pesto ranch. Oh,
You didn't get the finishing sauce?
no finishing sauce at Sammy's.
Sammy wasn't providing?
They
finishing
just call it
sauce?
arrabbiata there.
Ah, fair.
And here we are. And then welcomed with a nice cold front to begin the week.
Is fall the best season to be hungover?
Winter,
Like-
no, winter is because you
Let me
don't
tell
feel
you.
bad about not doing anything.
Out at the bar, Sunday, let's say you're going to watch games or something, or Saturday. Big night the night before. You put on like a crew neck, some joggers, ball cap. You're just at the bar and you're hungover. But that's
Yeah.
way better than being hungover in shorts and a t-shirt, right? Being hungover in the heat sucks.
Hungover in the
Fall-
heat is the worst.
Fall's the best time to dress, period, no matter what's going on. So, yeah. I
Well,
would
dressing
definitely
is
agree with
only
that.
part of it. It's vibes as well.
Well, the vibes are immaculate in the fall. Fall's far and away the best season of the year.
Agreed.
Far and away.
No qualms.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a mile between fall and, in my opinion, winter is number 2.
That's about a mile.
It's about a mile.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what like Team Dave and fucking Randy think, but we're on the same page.
I still have to do my weekend.
Yeah, how was your thing?
Let's hear about your weekend, man. Everyone wants to know.
I had a good weekend.
Longview?
Went to East Texas. Actually, almost directly in between Tyler and Longview. If you're not from here, that's East Texas, northeast-ish Texas. Did a golf trip. Do one every year in October. A bunch of guys from my hometown, people I grew up with. And yeah, we went up Thursday night. We 3 of us rented RVs. And
So many RVs for a group.
well, one guy owned one, and
Okay.
then the 2 of us rented one. More on that in a moment. Go up Thursday night, meet up with the boys, go to a barbecue place that a listener recommended, and it was good. Had
Okay.
some ribs, some brisket. Go back, have a few beers. Early bird. Got to get up early the next morning. In bed in my tiny RV bed,
Mhm.
and
Did you share it with Flounder?
I shared it with. I might have shared it with the guy whose story you heard on Spooky Season last
Mm.
week, maybe.
Wow.
But no, I didn't share it with Flounder. That would have. He's a loud sleeper, as you can.
His shirt was electric, by the way.
It was phenomenal shirt. Friday morning we do our practice round, which is just basically like a gambling round amongst friends, just back and forth, effing around. The course was Tempest, which is a very nice course. I liked it. I liked the layout. It was in good condition. Friday afternoon, we had like the whole day. We go into town. We went to a little spot called the Back Porch, which best chicken fried steak I've ever tried. I tried someone's. I actually
Wow,
ordered
really?
the fried catfish, which was perfect. Really good spot. Really cool,
Okay.
cool restaurant bar situation. Didn't play well Saturday. We do individual flights in the morning, and then from there we draft 2-man scramble teams, and then from there we draft 4-man scramble teams for Sunday. I played bad. 94 went 51, 43. It was just a bad, and I
Figure
wasn't even
something out at
hungover.
least.
I just was bad.
Yeah.
And it was very disappointing. I was very upset. Flounder and I teamed up on the 2-man. We didn't play well. Weren't making birdies. I think on like hole 15, we were like, why do we even play golf? Like, we're not even enjoying this. We
I know that
contemplated
feeling very well.
contemplated
one of the-
selling our clubs, that whole deal.
Yeah.
Was it the tee or the greens that got you?
The greens were tough. It was just tee balls, man. I was losing it to the right. And I was just,
You're spraying it.
I was dropping on every other hole.
Oh, jeez.
Not great.
Couldn't.
Lost a
couldn't
lot of
find
golf
it.
balls.
It's too bad, Dave.
The
Oh, you-
RV we rented looked good from the outside. Inside, the shower leaked. And at one point, my buddy's showering and someone's banging on the door. There's like a tank that you're supposed to empty out, like a water tank. I don't know.
There's gray water.
The gray water tank.
Yeah.
And it overflowed and it was pouring out of the bottom of the RV. The people we rented it from had to come out.
Oh no.
And they made it sound like, oh, this isn't that big of a deal. But like looking under there, you could see like insulation and stuff. So I think it was a big deal. They're going to get a bad review. Just going to tell you that right now. Right now. Not a good place. But I've never stayed in an RV park before. And that was a first. Good. Interesting scene.
Road dog life.
A
Dave.
lot of interesting cats in the RV park.
There sure are, man.
Yeah.
Got to know how to flush the black water.
It makes me want to go
Gray
camping
water.
or something. I want to get a camp off soon.
You want to get a camp off.
What's
soon.
the best place to camp around here?
There's a place near here called McKinney Falls that's decent. But if you don't mind a little road trip, I would go down to Garner State Park along the Frio River.
Be careful out there. A lot of garter snakes.
Along the Frio River. Frio means cold in Spanish.
You can do the drop if you want.
It's fine.
Okay.
It was minor applause. Yeah, came back yesterday. Oh, we played 5 holes on the 4-man scramble, and then we got dumped on, and it was cold and windy. So we stopped playing because everyone was soaked. Everybody had their rain gear, still soaked. It was miserable. Got home in time for the end of the late games. Watched the boys. Tough one. That's fine. I'm calling moral victory. Don't care. Talk about that on Too Much Dip with Brett and KJ.
Sure.
Good weekends all around, sounds
Good
like,
weekend.
guys.
Big weekends. Randy, surprisingly, not as Randy as we thought he was going to be this morning, I think.
Oh, Rand, yeah. Did you any ACL things you want to talk about? No, you don't.
You got weird at ACL, I think.
Or were you a stagecoach?
You did have to take one of the ACL days off, though. I don't know if this is telling tales out of school, Randy. You had a tummy ache for day 2.
Oh, Tom-Toms.
Was it the bad stuff?
This is the tummy ache having his group of guys I've ever
We
been
got
around.
tummy aches all around, man. I
There's
had tummy
something
ache all
going
last
around.
week.
Be careful out there. A lot of people's
real.
kids are down with a little tum-tum issue.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for my kids.
And now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. It can be tough to train your brain to stay in problem-solving mode when faced with a challenge in life, but when you learn how to find your own solutions, there's no better feeling. A therapist can help you become a better problem solver, making it easier to accomplish your goals, no matter how big or small. We've all dabbled in it.
We love BetterHelp. I'm a big-time proponent of therapy. I think everyone could use a little bit of it at some point in their lives just to kind of stay on track, keep that head right. Very good for you.
Great. I'm a user of said sponsor, BetterHelp. Go through a lot. They tune you up mentally.
Yeah, for sure. If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, accessible, affordable, and entirely online. Get matched with the therapist after filling out a brief survey and switch therapists at any time if you want to. When you want to be a better problem solver, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/circling today and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, betterhelp.com/circling. Help you be more confident, less stressed out. I mean, hell, help everything connects to your sleep, helps you sleep better, all that.
You've never finished a therapy session and thought to yourself, I wish I didn't do that. You know what I mean?
It's a good way of looking at
You
it.
always feel better after than you did before.
For
Always.
sure.
They also you can do a person on a computer screen. You can do texts. You can do a phone call if you want. A lot of options.
A lot of
over there
options.
at BetterHelp.
A lot of options. Again, that's betterhelp.com. Promo code circling?
slash
Circling. Sorry. I tried to freestyle there. Hey, what's Chris Angel doing?
He almost killed our good friend Ginuwine.
Pony, right? That's the Ginuwine sound.
I was wondering if you were going to be familiar with Ginuwine's
Wow.
work.
Wow, wow, wow. That's that one, right?
I mean, that was surprisingly on tune.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, apparently he's got a new show on the, is it really on the CW?
Pony's kind of a dirty song, if you didn't know.
It's always like,
It's about fucking.
Here's a stanza? Is that what you call it?
You going to do some lyrics here?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If you're horny, let's do it.
oh,
Ride it, my pony.
oh.
My saddle's waiting. Come and jump on it.
Okay, keep going.
So is this like a Minotaur situation?
A little bit, yeah. Sitting here flossing, peeping your stilo. What's a stilo?
That's a
Oh, I don't know. You might want to look that one up.
Just once if you have the chance. The things I would do to you,
Maybe peeping skilo.
you and your body, every single portion, send chills up and down your spine, juices flowing down your thigh. Oh, come on.
Jeez.
Yo,
That's dirty.
Dylan, Jesus.
This is genuine. It's not me, dog.
Hey, I got to say, don't say portion when referring to the body. It just sounds...
Again, not my words.
I know. I'm just, in general, if you're a songwriter, singer-songwriter.
Do you want the dictionary definition for stilo, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can always edit it.
Urban definition.
Peeping your stilo.
Slang for style. A player's aura.
Okay. That's not dirty.
Some get this definition confused with swagger, but it's
Mm-mm.
not the same
That's
thing.
a common
It
mistake
can
people
be
make.
your fashion, but that's just part of the bigger picture. Let's just say the devil didn't make you do it. It was your stilo.
Anyway, shouts to Ginuwine and hit song Pony,
Hit song Pony.
which is dirty.
Big song. Dirty, but classic.
Anyway, back to the story at hand here.
World-renowned illusionist Cris Angel, known to some as the Mindfreak,
That's how we refer to him for
presents
sure.
a new reality competition, Dylan. Show it's called Cris Angel's Magic with the Stars. This looks like it's going to suck, but I'm going to watch. Let me just start there. That's my jump off point.
I'm probably going to pass, but I respect your decision to watch.
Do I get the CW?
Well, I was gonna say, what's the platform here? CW. That's a red flag to me. Like, if it's on Netflix, I'd be all in.
So
Cris Angel's not getting that Netflix bag yet.
Yes,
Apparent-
it should.
on this
Yeah.
show, Ginuwine was the guest star, and they did a stunt where he was submerged in water. Something you need to know about Ginuwine is that he doesn't do well underwater.
You can't hold his breath for 15
He
seconds.
can't hold his breath for
self-proclaimed.
15 seconds.
Yeah.
I think it's a mental block.
It is,
It's not,
and
it's not a lung capacity thing.
because he was a noted R&B singer in the 90s.
Yes.
Many hits.
In the show, this is from the Daily Mail. In the show, he was trying to overcome his fear of being underwater as he couldn't hold his breath for longer than 15 seconds before trying the stunt out. Although he failed in rehearsals, he still went ahead with the stunt on the show and everyone was in tears. Rehearsals didn't go well.
So he had a breakthrough.
And they decided, fuck it, let's do it live. And it still didn't go well. And he passed out in water. He became unconscious.
But he did get it eventually, right?
I don't know.
Didn't you just say that and everybody cried like tears of
happy
joy?
tears.
Oh, I think they were in tears because like they thought this man was dying
Oh,
on stage.
Oh.
But Cris Angel should bring him back, right?
Well, he is the
Yeah.
mind freak.
So
Did you know that Cris Angel is also an author of the book Mindfreak: Secret Revelations? So that's where he reveals his secrets on mind freaking. You have to think.
Man, if I'm fearful of being underwater, I'm just not going to go in this glass container, this glass box that has water in it, and submerge myself.
You scared to face your fears?
It's not. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The equivalent for me is heights. I don't do heights. Don't do them. I'm terrified of them. You can't get me on a ladder that's like 15 feet.
really,
You can, but like I'm not going to be happy about it.
I need a ladder. I've got a clog in my gutter. I noticed when it was
I do
raining
too.
this morning.
You got to get a ladder, dog.
if you find one, can I borrow
Well, my
that
ladder's here. That's
after you? I gotta hang skis in my accent wall.
I've got one here. I'm going to take it home tonight and I'll bring it back tomorrow.
You'll need them for very different reasons.
Yeah, mine's more like a necessity. Yours is aesthetics.
Aesthetics, yeah.
Well, yeah, it is.
Are you really putting those skis up in your apartment?
Yeah. I'm gonna put them on my accent wall, like you said.
I heard you go skiing in your apartment all the time. Cocaine?
I don't do cocaine.
Yeah, he got you there.
More on meth later, though. For
There's not going to be
breaking
coke
news.
at your Halloween party, is there? Because
No,
I'm not
just-
going to go.
Just Wheeze and Cox.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Ginuwine. I'm glad he made he didn't make a full recovery, by the way. We should report
He
that.
didn't?
He did
Oh,
make a full
Jesus.
recovery.
Every
Ginuwine's fine.
Listen to this. Every episode will feature two celebs who will train with Cris. They will learn his award-winning revolutionary magic to compete and create a mind-blowing series of magic performances. Just holding your breath for 15 seconds, magic?
No, you just do that at the pool.
A lot of these things aren't
Can you
even
hold your breath
magic.
for
Like-
15 seconds?
Yeah.
All right, go.
A lot of the David Blaine, hold on. Like the David Blaine, he just does like these wild ass stunts that aren't magic at all. It's like I'm gonna freeze myself in a block of ice and then like let it melt over. Like, I mean that's cool, but
It
like,
is, yeah.
there's nothing magical about it. It's just like endurance challenge.
You want to see a rabbit out the hat.
Remember
You're
when-
old school.
Remember when he took those balloons to like the edge of space? Remember that? shit?
Yeah, and a lot of people thought that was kind of lame because he was tethered to the balloon thing. He wasn't holding on with just his grip strength.
Oh, you can't do that. No one's gonna do that, Dave. You're fucking crazy. This guy's loco.
I agree with you, though, Dave. It was like, okay.
Hard to breathe up there.
The
That altitude.
The contestants must try to master 3 major categories of magic. I wonder what 3 those are, which they will perform in front of a panel of 3 judges. Got to have judges. If you want to put a new show out there on network television or the CW, whatever that is, you got to have judges.
Sure.
Because that's how you go viral. That's how you become a meme and get buzz about the show. Like you have a judge like have an absurd reaction. Like let's say Rudy Giuliani takes the mask off, and you're like, "Holy shit, it's Rudy Giuliani!" Then you got to like get mad and storm off stage.
Who are the judges for this certain edition?
I'm still mad at David Blaine for not showing up at my bachelor party. Like he promised us.
Well, I think he was there. He just couldn't see him because he was invisible.
I got news for you guys.
Nudes?
We've got Emmy award-winning television host and comedian Lonnie Love, master magician Lance Burton, also a member of the judges panel, as is Criss Angel himself, the Mind Freak. I feel like
Really?
I feel like his vote should count like double because he is the Mind Freak and it's his show. I don't know if that's going to happen.
Have we done Criss Angel's net worth on this podcast?
No, let's guess it.
Okay.
We probably have done it. Randy
looked
can
it
tell
up?
us.
I have it right now.
Ooh, I'm gonna say Criss Angel, aka the Mind Freak, is worth.
Don't count out his time as a frontman for heavy metal band Angel in 1989. Just-
Angel Dust, right?
Didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
Criss Angel is worth $48 million.
Ooh, he did have that Vegas residency, I believe.
Vegas, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 38 million.
The answer is $50 million.
I'm pretty close. Pretty
That's-
close. Ooh, what about David Blaine? Who's worth more?
I could see Criss Angel. I feel like Criss Angel's got more. He's monetized the brand more
I
than David
agree.
Blaine. David
David
Blaine
Blaine's like-
seems more about the game.
He's a street magic guy.
Yeah.
He just wants to blow your mind.
He wants to go out there. Yeah, he's not going to freak your mind, but he'll blow it.
Yeah. We have a connection to David Blaine. Don't forget.
Don't stop saying that because we're never going to use it.
$21 million.
D Blaine?
David?
D Blaine?
Davey
DB.
B,
I'm going to say $32 million.
the original D man.
He's worth $40 million.
1-1.
Mind Freak
Yeah,
got
good job.
1-1. Let's finish it with Ginuwine's net worth.
Ooh. I feel like
Rubber match here.
let me just say, this is going to sound bad, but I feel like if you're doing this show, might be struggling a little bit.
Is he a one-trick pony?
Y'all.
$9 million.
17 million dollars.
1.5 for Ginuwine.
He had one song, like legit, right?
No, I think he had a couple.
It's also been it's been a while. Like
It's been a minute.
Oh yeah, you don't remember In Those Jeans?
Not really. How's it go? Give me a
I'm
bar.
yeah, can you give me a
Give
bar?
me a bar.
Yeah,
Give me a
really.
stanza.
In those jeans.
Is he talking about the dog, like wearing the?
Correct.
Okay.
Nice callback.
Yeah.
Nice callback.
Thank you.
You want to read some In Those Jeans lyrics?
You want me to do it?
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll take this one. You're going to like this.
Okay.
Looking good, plenty tight. Is there room? Any more room for me?
It's a Shakespeare.
In those jeans, really thick, like I like it. Tell me, is there any more room for me in those jeans? Randy, looking tasty, really scrumptious. Tell me, is there any more room for me? All right, we get it, dude.
Yeah, he wants to be in those jeans.
First of all, they're not.
you can't fit two folks in one pair.
Why
of
would?
jeans.
Yeah, they've got to be those. What's that Duluth Trading Company jeans for like?
Or maybe
Big
like
plumbers?
the before jeans from Jared from Subway. You can fit two people in those.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Mm-hmm.
You've got that thunder, and it only makes me wonder how it feels to get up in those jeans.
Like if he's talking about what I think he's talking about, fucking, just take the jeans off. You don't have to get inside of the jeans,
It's not usually how foreplay works.
right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine like if you're consummating your marriage because you shouldn't have sex till you're married, and like that first night, like after the wedding, you're like, take off that dress, put on some jeans, and as she's like putting them on, you're like, actually,
You just hop in there with her.
mind if I join?
Isn't that that's a Chase Rice song, isn't it? Got to be.
What?
Take off that dress, put on those jeans.
It needs to be. If it's not, you should write that song.
I will. I will write a fake Chase Rice song.
Real or fake Chase Rice songs? Yeah, I don't know, man. I saw Frankie Muniz is going to be a part of this.
That makes all the sense in the world.
Did you ever meet him in your Barstool Travels?
My travels. No, never met. Never.
He
met
seems
them.
like somebody that you would randomly have had a run in with.
He does. You're absolutely
Like
right.
he called you a dickhead or something.
No, just Travis Kelsey.
Oh.
He called you a dickhead?
Yeah.
And Kevin Kisner?
Travis Kelsey, not well liked, I think.
Who's Kevin Kisner? Oh, Kisner. Yeah, Kisner called me an asshole because his friends blacked out at Rough and Rowdy, and I couldn't.
Well,
get
were you being an asshole?
No, I
Sounds like you were being kind of a narc to Kiz.
No, I was not being an art to Kiz. I actually helped Kiz out. They were just bombed.
Did you make fun of his comb over haircut?
No,
You should have. He's got Bama bangs as a
he
grown
does.
man.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Really
Yeah,
weird.
interesting
Yes.
stuff. Just good dude.
It's
Though.
a South thing.
Good dude. He was just one asshole comment, but that's fine.
Anything else on the Mindfreak?
I don't think so, man.
We'll maybe spin off a Patreon pod or something.
There'll be one or two good video,
Yeah,
like
maybe we will.
viral clips.
Do
from
we
that
think maybe
show.
this was like done on purpose to create some buzz? Because otherwise, we're not talking about Chris Angel in his new show.
You think they almost drowned Ginuwine
I
to
do.
create some buzz?
I do.
Perhaps.
I do.
If Ginuwine
Watch
drops a
Pony
new
just
album?
shoot up the charts.
Do you think they were like testing him to see if he was like the prince who was promised? Like if he survives, comes back to life, it's like, oh fuck, he's the one. Probably not.
Probably not. No.
This is just something I think about sometimes.
Okay. Hey, so you recently had some food delivered, huh? Call that a segue in the biz.
I knew I needed to sit in this spot. This Dylan slap guy.
I like that. He's a good slap guy. He just kind of takes it, which I respect. They don't hurt though.
No, it's slap guy.
Yeah, Dylan, I'm glad you mentioned that. I picked up dinner last night. There's an establishment. I'll just say what it's called. It's Chewy's. It's an Austin place. There's a couple of them.
I've told you about my favorite menu item, right? Which I can't say out loud in the restaurant.
Like your cat.
Oh yeah, what is it?
It's called Chicka Chicka Boom Boom.
Right.
And it's really humiliating to say out loud as a grown man. So I just say, I'll take the Boom Boom enchiladas. And they are fantastic.
Is that much better?
It's better than Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, yeah. It's like going what's place has the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity?
I always screw that
how
up.
can you order that?
I feel like
It's
Randy
either
would know.
Denny's or
How can you order that?
IHOP.
Say that out loud and take yourself seriously.
No, it's on the menu. Just
But
have
I
fun.
think Chicka Chicka Boom Boom is even worse.
Well, let me
Really?
say this.
Well, pretty good. Dylan.
You guys might know it at home from
They're
this
so
is
good.
this is where Jenna Bush got a MIP, or she got busted with her fake ID when she was in college at UT.
Really?
really?
Yeah. It was a big scandal. Then they found her laptop and there was a bunch of like crack smoking on there. That was different.
One time I freak danced with Barbara Bush at a party.
Is that true?
Really?
Were you in front or behind?
I was behind, yeah.
Did G-Dub come over and be like, "Hey, man"?
He wasn't at the party. Was he?
Oh, I'm thinking of the older Barbara Bush.
No.
Mm.
So they famously had
A daughter named
a
Barbara.
daughter named Barbara.
That makes way
the
more
name Barbara
sense,
skipped a
honestly.
generation.
She's the one that's not on the Today Show.
Right. She's the one who's
Interesting.
more behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyways,
we freaked.
did you get the number?
And then I got in her jeans.
Yeah.
You hooked up with Barb Bush.
No, like I got in her jeans on the dance floor.
That's all you did?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was weird. It
That's
was a weird night.
got to stretch him out. It's bad for the denim.
Yeah, she had to throw them away. She texted me the next day. She's like, "You ruined my jeans." It's like, I don't know how you got my number. It was weird.
Could you even text at that point?
Damn.
Yeah,
He kind of got you there.
yeah.
I'm like legitimately serious. Like, what did
He
you
legit
do?
put you in a body bag?
I got my
guy.
first cell phone when I was 16, so 1999, and it was a Nextel. Had like the walkie-talkie function on it.
Nice.
True story.
Very cool.
How did you okay? So in college, you couldn't text yet, right?
Yes, I could.
So do you?
I just told you I got my
text
first cell phone at 16 years old.
But I don't know if was texting a thing.
yes, it was a, what do you call it? You have to like hit the 3 times for C, you know?
Boy, that must have been real tough for you, given like how you type.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
was,
he would have hunt and
I was fast with it. What were you going to say to make fun of me? about
No,
my
I
age?
wasn't making. I'm genuinely like I used to ask my parents. I'm like, how did you guys make plans in college? Because nobody had phones. And they're like, oh, I just met at the same bar every night. And I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Taco
Well,
Bell parking lot.
You had landlines and shit back then.
Yeah, you could be like, what's
Hey.
up with it tonight?
Yeah, is Dave there? And he called his house. He's like, is Dave? Can Dave
I had
come,
my own line.
Can Dave come out and
You
play?
had your own house line,
Yeah.
so your parents couldn't pick up and listen in on.
We
it?
had our
Correct.
own ring.
What?
So like you could call the house and it would just ring like normal. But if you,
Mhm.
we had it like a kids line had a different number, and it would
Really?
ring twice. It would go ring, ring, and we know it was for one of us.
No way.
Yeah, I don't know
I
how we
didn't-
set
I
that
didn't know
up.
that.
It was wild.
Did you have the clear phone?
We had
you
the
could
clear
see,
phone.
You could
yeah.
see all the gears and batteries.
And in the
mechanisms.
kitchen, we had the extended line, so like my mom could take it from the kitchen to like the next room over, and wrap around the wall and shit.
Oh,
the long ass
yeah.
line.
Then you get the wireless home phone.
Then
That
they
was
introduced the
big,
wireless
yeah.
phone, and it changed. It completely changed.
Did
the
you do
game.
the long ass line?
Oh yeah, that shit was tight. Oh, cocaine. Yeah. No, I was a
Did your parents
child.
still have a landline?
I believe my dad does. I don't know the number.
My parents do.
I'm not.
They-
I'm not
like,
ever
you can
gonna
call.
call
You can
it.
still call home.
Well, dude, they make you, or it's like, well, the bundle, if you get the landline, you're gonna save $4 a month. Well, okay, I'm not gonna install it. I'm not gonna use it. And
So
they're-
you, in theory, have a landline at your house right
I think
now.
so.
Wow.
Yeah. I think
You
my
know, I
dad
don't
does.
discuss my landlines publicly, but yeah, I'll say that much. Potentially, there was a segment in here somewhere. Oh yeah, so I picked up tacos. I was like, man, I'm fiending some just crispy beef tacos, classic Mexican dish, Tex-Mex. Go pick up from Chewy's, something I've never done, but it's right there. I'm like, that sounds kind of good. Got it, went home, brought it home, busted it open to eat.
Okay.
Oh, gross. I want to hear. Talk about the food, man.
I may as well have ordered just like Texas goulash.
It was a taco salad,
The
basically.
shells had been so compromised that you couldn't. I picked it up. The bottom fell out like it was Randy's butt on Saturday.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. I can see it now.
Just gave me an idea for the Merriman Spooky Monster Bash, though. Texas goulash.
It's pretty
Ooh,
good.
Yeah.
That's good. And and you know what? I was mad at first. I was like, I'm gonna leave a bad review. I'm gonna tell the manager.
Damn.
Then I thought about it. This is showing my age, my maturity.
You should have gotten the boom boom enchiladas.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to say that on the phone when I was embarrassed.
I get it.
My kid
yeah.
was right
I
there.
totally get it.
That's a bad to go order. Those were never going to be in good shape. That's something you don't take to go because it's if you're 2 minutes late or if you have more than a 5-minute ride home, that ground beef, that's just munching right through that shell, and it's getting half the shells were gone.
Yeah, I believe you said before the pod, you said your shells evaporated. On
Yeah,
the
it
way
was like
home?
they disappeared.
Who
Which
eats crunchy beef tacos anymore? No
Well,
one.
Well, I was coming off a big weekend. A lot of people do actually.
No one. No one eats crunchy tacos anymore.
I
hard
would.
shells-
I would.
Hard
The
shells are
fuck?
on the outs, man.
I would eat a hard shell
Everybody
taco,
knows
no
that.
problem. You know,
No.
I feel like hard shells are more like popular taco station.
Dude, give me
items.
the old El Paso ones with the square bottoms. You can just set them down on the table.
Those are
That's
absolute.
That's
Those are the
what's up.
worst.
That's what's up.
Those are the worst.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
dog?
I do. I fucked with them.
It
They're
got
not the
me
worst.
thinking. It got me thinking. What is the worst? Give me the best and worst to go items.
That's,
Not delivery.
that's
but
among the worst.
crispy beef tacos.
That's among the worst because the integrity of it.
It,
will
it
not-
was
it will
gone.
not
It had
maintain.
no integrity.
It will
It
not
got
maintain.
0 integrity points.
I don't know why you would ever order this to go. You wouldn't, but like a chili dog would be pretty bad. I think it's all soggy and
Yeah,
shit.
no, like the soggy nachos.
Anything that gets soggy, nachos. Anything that gets
can't
soggy.
do that to go
Why?
because you can't sog.
It's gonna be all sogged up by the
integrity of
time it gets
chip
to
is
you.
compromised. Then you just have soft nacho taco goulash.
You want your shit all
Ooh.
sogged up?
Dave is normally a
No,
soggy
not
guy.
really. What's the best? Pizza's obviously number
Pizza's
one.
solid.
Pizza
Sushi-
travels.
Sushi stinks.
Pizza is
Sushi's,
goated.
yeah. Sushi, I don't even notice anything with the taste. It's just like the thought of like, did something go wrong in the 14 minutes from the time I picked up the sushi and came home? Like, did it acquire some bacteria like from my
Well,
vehicle?
if you order sushi at a restaurant and they set it on the table, it's fresh and it's great.
Yep.
But if there's like 1 or 2 rolls left or like pieces left that are just sitting there, by the time you get up, if it's still on the table, it feels like it's bad.
sure,
It's not, but it's like it lost its freshness.
like
It's-
the little tempura,
yeah, it's
like
it's
it loses its
It
crispiness.
kind of like wilts a little bit. It's like it's a sad looking, piece
Yeah.
of
The
sushi.
avocado is a little warm. Yeah.
It's more of the room temp to me.
That
like room
fish
temp
has
sushi.
lost its sheen.
Sure.
Randy shops at Shein.
So same principle here. If you were to have it delivered to you,
I don't know, like
Steak,
what
you can't do steak.
There was a
Oh,
steak
man.
delivery place in Lubbock that I ate a couple times. It was fine. It tasted like it had been in some guy's car for 20 minutes, which it had.
I think the only good food to go is pizza. Because
It's not the only
usually,
good food to go.
Yeah, I mean, what else is good to go?
You
But
can't
it's-
really-
we can't,
Best.
I can't physically think of one.
What gets better as it sits out?
Pasta salad.
Is that true?
I just don't like it when it's really cold. It makes my teeth sensitive.
Pasta salad is so mid. It's unbelievable.
Get
I
some
agree, but
Sensodyne.
I'm just like, I need Sensodyne and baking soda, or whatever the Arm and Hammer thing is.
This is a new segment. It's called Brett's grocery shopping list. Go ahead. What do we
I
need?
do need to go grocery shopping. So
What do you got to get?
I need toilet paper.
TP for his bunghole.
Need TP. I need Sensodyne.
I need DP.
You know that
show?
No.
What? Man,
Do you know that show?
What show?
I need TP from my bunghole. I am Cornholio. You don't know that show? Randy, do you? Okay.
Of course he does.
Beavis and Butthead, man.
Oh yeah, I know Beavis and Butt.
Dude,
I've never watched.
He's
it.
Cornholio.
He's the great cornholio.
He
Hey,
needs TP for his bunghole.
yeah.
And he put his shirt up over his head. What are they doing?
I don't know.
You guys are
the,
such weirdos.
the amount of T-shirts I ruined pulling it over my head to do cornholio in
Yeah.
like 6th grade.
I used to fuck with that show heavy.
Yeah.
Mike Judge. It's a Mike Judge joint.
Today's actually his birthday.
Really?
Really?
Look it up.
How would you know this?
October 17th, right?
My judge birthday is October 17th.
How do you know that?
I enjoy his work.
Apparently,
Office Space, Idiocracy,
Yeah.
second time that's been referenced.
you know, King of the Hill was written after Oak Hill,
Is that right?
that
Really?
neighborhood, which is where he
Interesting.
grew up, I believe. It's supposed to be that neighborhood.
Extreme well-off Austin guy voice in college. Yeah, those Oak Killers are fucking weird, man. That's what you always heard.
Yeah.
Now I
Really?
live like basically in Oak Hill.
Me
They seem
too.
normal
I'm
to me.
Oak Hill adjacent at the very
Yeah.
least.
Well,
Whatever.
that's your neighborhood in that show.
Oh,
know
wow.
what?
Could be.
If you
Sit
think
out
about
there,
it,
you
does
throw
it
some
make
dogs
sense?
in the mix. Yeah,
Makes sense.
it does make sense. I mean, it's just like it's not a suburb of Austin, but it feels like suburbia.
Sure.
Any other meals you guys want to discuss?
We're gonna get to nachos later. Apparently, 'cause on the
I-
rundown it says Brett's
Well,
nacho complaint.
I can't wait for this.
So we got more food talk on the way.
people
folks.
are chomping at the bit for that one.
Oh,
But before we get to it,
Happy birthday, Mike Judge.
happy birthday to you.
Random thing to know.
Hey, you ever had like one of those subscriptions that you forget about?
Mm.
And then like when you're looking at your
Oh,
credit
buddy.
card statement or something, you're like, wait, I'm still paying for that?
Bay and I had this talk last night. Actually, there are two we need to cancel. If
Ooh.
only we had Rocket Money to let us know.
Rocket Money. How about that? We love using it, formerly known as Truebill. Look, man, there's some podcasts out there that you have to pay for, not on Patreon, but on another service that I listened to the whole season, and then like I've been paying for it for like a year and a half and didn't realize it. Very dumb. It's my bad. But whatever. We're big fans. Wasting money is not cool. 80% of people have subscriptions they forgot about. Maybe for you, it's like an unused Amazon Prime account or a Hulu account that never gets streamed. There's a great app, like we said, Rocket Money. We use it to track all of our expenses, and because of it, we don't waste as much money on subscriptions that we don't use. You might have heard of it. Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill. Formerly known as Truebill. The app shows you all your subscriptions in one place and cancels what you don't want for you. You get the emails. It's like, hey, man, this is what you did last month. Oh, by the way, man, you're paying for this. Like, oh, my God. Revelation.
I hear just
No
saving.
spending.
I hear saving people money, Dave.
Rocket Money can even find subscriptions you didn't know you were paying for. You may even find out you've been double charged for a subscription. That's not fun. You ever been double charged,
Yep,
Brett?
I'll name it. Hulu.
What?
They got me going twice. Double dipping on the old Brett Meister.
Dude,
Not
please don't call
anymore.
yourself the old Brett Meister.
Not
That's-
anymore.
No
that's
one's calling
not-
you that.
That cannot
Not
stick.
anymore.
All you have to do is press cancel, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. Cancel unnecessary subscriptions with Rocket Money today. Go to rocketmoney.com/circling. Seriously, it could save you hundreds per year. That's rocketmoney.com/circling. Now,
Is it time?
time for Brett's Nacho segment.
Complaint.
Brett's Nacho complaint segment.
Thank you. You familiar with? Well, you know what? I won't name them. I don't want to give them recognition. There's a place on Dirty Sixth, which is now a cocktail bar. Nice one.
Okay.
Doesn't fit the neighborhood. There's $18 nachos that I split with people before the Y'all Out Boys show.
What was on the nachos, man?
There's normal stuff on the nachos.
What does normal stuff mean?
Guac,
Cheese.
beans.
Is there a meat?
Chicken.
Wait, time out. What's your nacho experience? You grew up in Saratoga Springs.
Limited.
Are we talking shredded chicken or fajita chicken? What are you talking about?
Shredded chicken.
I prefer fajita, but okay. I'm
with you.
I'm still listening.
As it's the only way he can enjoy his fajitas.
Correct. I was excited about them. Nachos sound good before a concert, a little light on your feet.
I
You're
fuck
not
with
gonna-
nachos.
Too heavy, right? Yeah, exactly. I thought so too.
Nacho day in elementary school.
Mean bean nachos was a problem. Hastings Elementary, I would sometimes go back for seconds.
Oh, the soggy ones at the bottom. I fucked with them.
They were calling you the soggy bottom boy.
They were.
So get these nachos, plate of them. It was like sushi. Each nacho was there individually. There was like 20 nachos total.
So already dressed, perfectly dressed.
Each nacho was basically dressed itself and laid out across the board.
Oh, this
And there
is like
was-
upscale nacho.
Yeah, they went gourmet with the nachos.
Gourmet
And,
nacho.
and there
so-
were like literally 18 to 20 of them.
You needed a
I don't
little
like
bit
my
more.
nachos like that. When
No.
I pick up one nacho, I want like 18 other ones to be attached to it.
Yep.
That's kind of the fun thing about nachos is like you pick one up, maybe you got like a lot of bean and then a lot of chicken fajita, but not as much pico de gallo.
Mm-hmm.
Then you pick up another one, completely different. No two nachos are the same.
Wow.
You're right.
Unless you go wherever you went.
Unless you went to Eureka on East
Oh,
6th
wow.
and get the nachos, and they are very much set up by and you know what? To their credit, they're good.
Did they hit?
They're good nachos. They're just not like you want a stack of 600.
I want a mess of nachos.
Right. I want a messy nacho.
You want to pick one of them up and it's completely compromised. It's flaccid. You know what I'm talking about.
You don't have to say. You don't have to use that word.
Why'd you just describe it like that?
It's an actual word. It doesn't have to be with whatever you're thinking.
Do you know what I
of.
hate though? I hate when you see a nacho and it's like that looks like a good nacho, and then you pull it up, and all the shit that was stuck to it like pulls all the toppings off, so it's just a naked nacho.
Yep.
A naked,
What do you do
like a
with
chip.
it? You're the kind of guy who puts it back in there.
Oh,
I'm the kind of guy who dips it in
I
salsa.
usually
We're
just throw it
different.
over my right shoulder.
Just throw the chip.
ripping nachos.
Yeah.
Ninja stars at people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my nacho complaint. Don't give me individual nachos. I want a messy
Damn.
nacho situation.
Damn.
At worst.
I didn't take you for a messy boy.
You like ballpark nachos?
No.
Oh, yeah.
They use
Oh,
that
I
fake
do.
cheese.
I love that
Fake
fake
cheese,
cheese.
They
man.
use that
Oh, yeah.
pump. I need
I
real
put
cheese.
I put my mouth under that pump.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I
pump
love.
fake
You've
cheese.
I
never
love
done that.
ballpark nachos, dog.
Yeah,
Jalapenos
yeah,
on that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah,
Now they need a pump of finishing sauce.
they do. It's really good. Very sodium intense, though. Careful with your blood pressure.
What did the rest of your party get? I'm curious what other food
No,
items.
we split the nacho. We didn't do any other
Filling
food.
or not?
No,
Did your-
that's what the whole point is. There was 17 of them to begin with, so we each had like 7 nachos,
Shaking my
and
head.
then there were 3
man.
naked ones that are just corn chips.
Shaking my head.
And the price does not match the experience, is what I mean.
Dude, what I don't like is when the beans, the refried beans on the nachos have been, it feels like it's been sitting out and it's kind of dry, very dry. I don't like a dry refried bean. Does that make sense to you? You understand what I'm
It
saying?
makes sense. They did have a good, like it was like a jalapeno jam on it, like a kind of a pepper jam. You know what the difference between jam and jelly is, Dave?
Go ahead.
Anyway, they were very good. Very good. I just have a complaint about the presentation. I want more of a situation mess wise so that there's more. I don't know if I'm paying mid double digits for a price or mid teens for nachos. I don't want 17 nachos. I don't want to pay $1 per nacho. That's my point.
That's fair.
You're saying inflation's hit nachos.
It's not
Well, I don't-
inflation.
It could be nacho
No,
inflation.
it's Biden's inflation, not mine.
Give me messy nachos.
Any other?
Well, let me
foods
tell you
wanna
something,
complain
Brad.
about, or-
Maybe you should try your luck with our good friends at Every Plate.
And I have.
What do you think about that, Dylan?
They have nachos.
Hard to say.
Sorry.
I'll tell you what they do have. Meal kits that aren't expensive. If you think meal kits are too expensive, think again. Every Plate is 25% cheaper than grocery shopping. How about that? You ever go, Brett, you got to go to the store famously. You mentioned that
Not if I
earlier.
have every plate, I don't.
No.
Because you just get the ingredients delivered to your door.
With food prices at the store growing up, I can count on every plate to be a great value week after week. Every plate's quality ingredients come pre-portioned to help you save money and reduce food waste. You know, like that bag of spinach you throw out at
Every
the end of the
time.
week.
Every
You
time.
know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
We've had some carrots in our fridge for what feels like 7 months.
you gotta get rid of
We
them.
got to get rid of
They
those
get
carrots.
slimy. You gotta
Ugh,
toss those,
nobody
man.
likes that.
Dave still has beers in his fridge from a Halloween party he had 2 years ago, too.
Tried 3 years ago. They're Barrett's. He never takes them. Everyone's always looking forward to those cozy fall flavors, and every plate delivers with seasonal faves like white bean tomato stew with feta and garlic toasts and turkey shepherd's pie with garlic mashed potatoes.
That sounds dank.
Yo, that sounds so good.
Extreme my son voice, yum.
Oh,
That's what he says.
That's
kinda
cute, man.
He goes, yumma.
That's a cute scene.
Get his lunch out of the fridge to put it in his little backpack and send him to the nanny. He goes, yumma. It is mega cute. Change things up as often as you want. Choose between 21 recipes that change each week. Swap proteins and sides to your liking. Don't turn to takeout when things get hectic. Instead, get every plate delivered. It's 58% cheaper than your average fast casual meal, and you can always feel good about what you are eating. Check that out. Every plate's lower price point. It's phenomenal. Get your first box for $1.49 per meal by going to everyplate.com and entering code STEAM149. Get started at Every Plate for just $1.49 per meal and your first box by going everyplate.com and then enter code STEAM149. That's up to a $110 value every plate. Now for a new twist on an old fave. It's Brett's breaking news.
Whoa.
Close us out strong,
Hey,
Brett.
guys. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me. Do you want to go, Dylan? Kanye, Biden, pit stop, Joseph A. Banks, spelling in context, or you'll never believe which cereals aren't healthy anymore, or pumpkins.
You had me at Joseph A. Banks.
This is a guest entry from Dave Ruff that I haven't read yet. Dave.
Now go
Can
ahead,
you,
Brett. You got it.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna I'm gonna click the tweet here.
I got
White
it.
House pooling duty for okay, that's the tweet. Joseph A. Banks had a famous visitor this weekend when Biden just made a pit stop there. They're still using, by the way, like the old Chevy Suburbans.
He's buying five suits for a price of one.
Yeah, he needed
folks.
a 4-for-1 deal real quick.
Dude, the deals are insane.
I know.
Why do we have the old school Chevy Suburbans though? Like those are like 10 years old. Get new cars.
Those are like 2 models
Shouldn't
ago.
the president pull up in like a dually? Like a
With a
murdered out
dually?
dually? With
Maybe
a
it's-
dually. Someone's
maybe
got a
It's
dually.
because
The
so much goes
president.
into like, armoring those. That's probably not a word, but
How do you feel about your president shopping at
Bulletproof.
Joseph A. Banks? You've said a lot of things behind closed doors about Biden. Why don't you go ahead and bring him to light here?
No, I haven't. I don't talk about that stuff.
It's a great deal.
I mean, Trump would never.
No.
You don't think has Trump ever been in a Jose Banks?
He would rather skip the event if he like didn't have like some collar stays. He wouldn't be caught dead at a Joseph A. Bank.
There's nothing worse than forgetting your collar stays.
No.
And you got that just weak ass collar game.
Oh,
Can't have that.
floppy collar.
Well, like a nacho that's been sitting there too long. You know what I'm
Oh.
talking about. Flaccid collar.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, this reminds me, and someone on Twitter who sent me this pointed out, this is a lot like when I ran into, again, second time, Rudy Giuliani at the Brooks Brothers Outlet Mall in San Marcos about, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago.
You're a big fan of his politics. You kept saying.
No, not really.
He was America's hero back then.
He was.
He was America's mayor.
He was America's mayor, mainly New York City's mayor.
What was he doing in San Marcos?
He was on his way from Austin to San Antonio. This is when he had dreams and aspirations of being the Republican nominee,
Right, for president.
and he needed a tie. So he was shopping for ties, and I went up and said hi.
Nice.
This is in like 2007.
It's weird.
And
that
to
he was in
be
San
clear, I
Marcos,
know-
which is-
Hey, we're all going to get canceled. He was nice. I was just like, hey, Mr. Giuliani. He was like, hi, how you doing?
that was a.
Hey, how you
just-
doing?
I don't know how he talks.
That's
yeah,
pretty
how you
good.
doing?
That's a
How
pretty
you
good
doing?
Rudy.
Yeah, I think I'm buying a tie.
You think Biden had to pull over and get like a less fratty tie? Like he probably had like a V Vines tie with like whales on it. And they're like, Mr. President, this tie is too fratty.
It's too frat, sir.
I
I
don't
don't think
know.
that's what happened. No.
Yeah, you got to think it's not
Biden
it.
strikes me as he's got like a tie collection that's like thousands of ties deep.
You probably needed some socks.
Yeah.
You know?
Why? I just wouldn't get socks at Joseph A. Banks.
I mean, if you're gonna get something at Joseph A. Bank that like can like in a pinch, you want it to be socks and not a coat.
Not a coat.
You know
Because
what I mean?
well, I mean, you do get 3 for the price of 1.
Right. But you gotta get that thing. I mean, it's like you can't be on national television with a Joseph. No offense to Joseph A. Bank.
People still like who works at Joseph A. Banks?
I don't know. Somebody has to.
Somebody listening probably, and you just offended them.
No,
Yeah,
I, mean, I just mean I feel like it's
Because
So
is it
old
because they give
school.
away most of their fabric?
yeah. Well, their margins have to be terrible.
Because
at
you're getting
Joseph A. Banks.
19 suits for the price of one.
You get
Although-
34 suits for the price of 1.
With inflation, it's like two for one now. It's sad
It's
what they've done.
suitflation.
what it's done to kids in their 20s, right out of college. That's where I got my first suits.
Absolutely. I definitely have a Joseph A. Bank suit somewhere. Probably maybe not anymore, actually.
What's next?
Oh, pumpkins.
Okay.
Familiar with the Border Patrol, Dave?
Yeah.
Officers have found $402,000 worth of liquid meth hidden inside condom-filled pumpkins. Trick or treat, Dave.
So these pumpkins were filled with condoms.
Filled with condoms, which were then in turn filled with liquid meth. A thing that I didn't know existed, to be honest with you. I'm familiar with solid
Liquid
meth.
meth.
I didn't know liquid meth was a thing.
Liquid meth.
Hot liquid meth.
Hello.
Methamphetamine.
I'm zooted off the meth. Sorry. That's not what he says.
Hidden in pumpkins.
Okay.
Just feels like if you find a bunch of pumpkins with holes cut in them, you're gonna be like, hey,
Investigate.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably gonna look into that.
Do you think before they got the seeds out and they like baked them in the oven?
Probably
as
not.
Pumpkin
Do
seeds.
you think some of them were carved? They're just like
Just for yeah. Yeah.
put some square eyes in there. I have to get pumpkins for next weekend. Fuck.
We already got ours, man. I'm gonna carve the shit out of some pumpkins.
We
Are
got
you
some
really?
serious. Our gourd game is very strong right now.
You got a cornucopia?
See this one?
Oh yeah,
See this shit?
it's a good looking one.
Yeah, I know. Picked it up.
I do have to walk up
Quite
3
plump.
flights of stairs though with pumpkins. It's kind of a lot.
It's
You'll
not
be
that
fine,
bad.
man. You'll be fine.
You're like how old
Well,
are you? 28.
Yeah, I have to get a lot of pumpkins. Maybe I'll have Randy come over. We'll dumbwaiter him up to my balcony.
Okay, I think you're overthinking the pumpkin thing here.
Well, you never know.
You think the Border Patrol saw this and then just started smashing pumpkins?
Just
to see what's inside.
No. Well, maybe.
It's probably
They just hired some neighborhood kids to come over and help them just smash
Yeah, what are Colt and Tyler up to?
fucking Dave.
Dave's old boys. Used to drink in the car.
I haven't seen them in a while. They drank in the car.
Did
Is
you
that 'cause
catch
you
them? Didn't you
moved?
catch them drinking in their car in the driveway? You
I
didn't
don't
narc
know.
on them because you're not a narc.
Well, no, I think they listen. Their mom listens.
Oh, really?
No, probably not.
Damn.
No.
wanna hear about
She's
this,
like Dylan's age.
Oh, you
I'm sorry, that was unnecessary. We'd gone the whole show. Go ahead, finish us strong.
Frosted mini wheats, Special K, Raisin Bran, Honey Nut Cheerios, Corn Flakes, Honey Bunches of Oats, and Honey Roasted are no longer healthy, Dave.
They got my Honey Nut Cheerios. Too much sugar, huh?
And
Is this a
sodium.
Dr. Jill Biden thing?
This is the FDA. Food and Drug Administration has labeled all these cereals no longer part of a healthy, balanced breakfast.
Well, crap, man.
Man, if only people have been saying that for many, many years.
Yeah, it's no surprise. Everyone knew all this already, I think.
How did it take this long? How are they that behind on
I
shit?
feel like there's bureaucracy, red tape. You know, takes a while.
Lobbyists,
Don't I know it, folks?
Lobbyists.
big cereals like, hey,
Big cereal,
they slide the FDA a stack. It's like, hey,
Bribes.
our shit's healthy.
revolving door.
Yeah. You want to know some good balanced breakfast, though, Dave? Plain yogurt with fruit and nuts, oatmeal with fruit and nuts, or whole wheat or rye toast with nut butter.
Mm.
Or like me and Dave,
Finishing sauce.
skipping breakfast.
I did fast this morning.
Mhm.
15 hours.
Nice.
I mean, I pumped this morning.
Nice.
had
Did
to
you see
feed.
Dan this morning?
I had to feed. I didn't see Dan this morning, no.
When did you see Dan?
Over the weekend.
Very
Saturday.
cool.
Sunday. Saturday.
Mm.
Friday.
Saturday.
It was Friday.
Okay, it doesn't really matter. Could have just said anything.
It was Friday.
Okay.
Lastly, Kanye bought Parler.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Dylan.
The bar on 6th?
Hey, bet payoff. You have to join Parlor.
I'm not joining Parlor.
Why? You said you like what they're doing over there.
I'm already on Truth Social.
Have you truthed lately?
Yeah, I keep retruthing everything I see on there.
Is that really what you do on
Yeah.
there?
It's retruth.
Instead of a
Okay.
retweet, it's a retruth.
Yay.
Dude,
by
I
the
got
way.
like 25,000 retruths.
Sick. Went
Parler
viral.
CEO George Farmer said this deal will change the world and change the way we think about free speech.
Mm.
I don't know.
Okay.
Hashtag uncancelable.
I don't know if you want to be associated with Kanye West these days.
Now,
Why
he's had a
not?
tough,
Why
like,
specifically?
72 hours.
He's been saying some just really dumb shit.
Miss the old
Very-
Kanye. Okay. Well, Brett, thank you for filling in.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Hey,
This is a
Dylan,
good
you
time.
brought it today. Good job.
Ooh, some good podcasting there. Dave, you did a fine job as well.
Hey, and thanks to Randy. And thank you for that. Randy, you produced your little D off today. Good
You
job,
did.
buddy.
His knee's missing.
You got anything you want to say to the folks?
Close us out.
Bye.
That's good. Bye.